It is us. We are live. Of course, we are live a little bit late, like an hour, but it's okay because it was actually advertised. Uh, we had a couple of kinks to work out. Of course, this is
This is uncharted territory. We're doing things that we've never done before as far as the amount of production that we're doing. It's
everybody is really putting everything that they have into this, and it's been an amazing process watching everybody come together to make this happen. And we've got some really special things for you today. We've actually got um, a musician and a storyteller for you guys. We actually have uh, Mr. Keith and members of Cobra actually videoing in to spend time with you guys. We also have Miss Jenny Tubb coming on to make her debut. She's going to be doing intuitive reads, possible Reiki, mediumship, different things like that with Miss Dawn Craft. So it's going to be an interesting day. We've also got some special surprises for you, things that Brian's been working on, a couple of features from people. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be epic. But the big reason why we're here, right? Do the thing-a-thon. We always talk about doing the thing. It's one of our catchphrases, and the big reason why we say that is do it or don't. It's a big statement from us. Do or do not, there is no try. It's a full Yoda thing. And today we're raising money for a family that really needs it. So you guys donating, sharing, spending time, it's a big deal. So wanting to make sure that everybody is aware, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of crazy stuff. We're going to be in the middle of it, do live readings, all kinds of things. But it's for that family. It's for that cause. The first goal is $500. $500 goes directly to them. It is not touched. It is not handled by us other than distributing. The first $100 that's made, I will personally match with my own money. The second 100 that is made, Miss MJ Snyder will also match with her own money. Um, the next 500 that we make, full disclosure, we've been honest about this the entire time. It will be a fundraiser for us. It'll help us get into events that you guys want to see us at. It'll give us a little bit more of a boost to production, different things that we need. You know, it's pretty much fair and square what it is. However, and this is key, anything after that last cent to push it to $1,000, anything after that also goes to that family. So it's not just 500 and done, but that's up to y'all. You guys have to be the champions here. Our community has always been 100% there for each other. They've made it work. You guys have supported each other. You guys have, sent care packages and different things to each other. And
it's up here in the voice in the back, struggle busting with a pilot costume.
I got to break that tension. But
Oh, the gorilla? Oh, the gorilla. He's peeking around the corner.
we have a gorilla.
We have
He's a Sasquatch.
Oh,
That's watching my dad.
He's sensitive.
Bilaterally.
awesome.
As you were.
That's amazing. But
That's the kind of shit they expect today. Just
it's gonna be wild, y'all. Um, but Brian, you got anything to add?
um, this is letting everybody know. Also, going to the family. This is one of our deadfalls families. Um, we have We've tried to keep up with them as far as we talk to them as often as we can. They show up to our events up in Ohio because they were in Ohio. Okay. So we try to spend as much time with them as we can. And to be honest, they do need a lot of help. Due to cars and cancer, and I don't want to go heavily into detail because that's their business. But yeah, we're going to do everything in our power. I've on the production end. I have been working for 3 weeks to make sure that everything is right. To make sure that we're able to use the cameras we wanted to use, as opposed to trying to use a grainy webcam.
This, this space has been offered up,
Yeah,
and very kind to them for doing so. You know, so I mean, it's been a big deal. Everybody's really really been trying for this one.
we putting the A game on. We putting the A game on. Um, we already we learned some lessons. Learned some lessons.
Then it's a good day.
Bring the lights, because that's what we forgot. That's the deal. So it may be a little darker. That's okay. But anything else on your end?
You know, this is going to sound as cliche and cheesy as possible. Because, yes, but this is a chance for everybody to actually make a difference. You guys came through in December. We had a lot less to work with, and you guys hit it out of the park. $1,500. We were able to help two families, not just one. Let's see what y'all can do today.
So, as a part of the whole shenanigans, there will be a box randomly.
It is a mystery box. What is in the mystery box? Even we don't fucking know.
I have no idea.
Uh,
Swear to God, don't.
we have no idea. We have an idea, but we don't have an idea. That is not for us to know.
It's not my department.
So, the way the mystery box works is during the live sessions, talks, readings, music sets, whatever's going on, there will be a mystery box that is presented. You will be told, shown, however it is that is going to work out. You will have an idea of a mystery box, and there will be an object in it. These will range from travel kits as far as altars, different things like that, to some interesting crystals, to other things. We don't know. Um, but you will be given the opportunity to guess what is in mystery box. Now, here's what's important about that. If you donate, if you send a little bit with your guess and you guess correct, you officially get that item in that box.
Yep.
But
if you just guess and you don't, you made a guess.
Then then that particular item, if it is shown on camera at that point, if it was guessed, if it is shown on camera, then it will go to the live auction that we're doing at the end of all the crazy. It'll still be crazy, but we are doing a live auction once all of the other things are done today. We will be actually going and auctioning off very special things, including.
What are we looking for?
This is my donkey.
That's so fucking funny. So.
I thought you were calling for a cat, like legitimately.
So funny. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a live auction like we did in December at the very end of things. So starting around 7ish, maybe a little bit later, we will be doing that, and we've got some really awesome things, some handmade things from uh, myself and Mr. Chris Davis, as well as some special items like actual Indian mala beads that were blessed, um, as well as tarot decks. My main deck that started us reading as a team publicly, that is another piece of history. You know, the first cat deck went in December. This is the one that started it all, at least as far as the team reads. It is going to be up for auction, as well as my Papaw deck. So the one that I give the granddad wisdom with, that is also going to be auctioned off. But we will talk a little bit more about those items, different things as the day progresses, and definitely after 7.
3 minutes.
But until then, I want you guys to have the most fun possible. Do us a favor though. Circulate the flyer with the Venmo on it. Tell people what it's for. Share the stream out. Let people get aware. Put us in the algorithm. We're hustling, making money for somebody that really needs it. So, and information, because we don't want people getting doxxed or uh, anything like that. Personal information will be blacked out, but we will send you receipts. We will send you receipts.
I thought I fixed it. We're good.
No, we're black. We're black.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's good. That's what everybody's seeing.
Fixed it.
Yeah, Steve's on.
Hmm.
I thought I fixed that. Apparently, I didn't. So it'll be something that'll periodically. These cameras have a saver on modes on them, and I thought I turned that off, and apparently I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
now he's on camera. It's Jeff.
it is Jeff.
Papa.
But it is going to be a mess and a half. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, guys, do me a favor and make sure that we hit that algorithm.
Okay, cut again.
Yeah, cut again. It's at low power.
It's low power.
Battery, it just shut off. Yeah, it says low power. Thanks for bearing with us, guys.
You should have me on the mic. I'm finding USB-C. There we go. That works.
So
Our mics are still hot.
that hey, you know,
I'm just giving you a heads up. The mics are still hot. We're doing. Hold on. Hold on.
So while Brian is doing the producer things, we're having a small amount of technical difficulties. Thanks for bearing with us, guys. And just remember that we are here for an awesome cause. It's going to be a fantastic day. Already, we're kind of kicking off with a bunch of different things. I know you've seen some of the costumes that have rolled through already. It's going to be like that all day. So this is the first time that we've ever tried anything like this, and just bear with us while we get through the first go, because you know this is the first time that we're trying this, and there's lots of lessons being learned. So it's very appreciated that you guys are spending time with us today.
Bitch.
We have a ticker, I believe.
No, at the moment.
We will.
We will have
So,
our ticker.
for those of you that are unfamiliar, if you have any children watching, or if you are 18 years or younger, please be advised that this is an adult show. There will be cussing. There will clearly be costumes. Please do keep that in mind as you spend time with us today.
You're live.
But, guys,
Kamara. But yeah, We promised in the flyer.
We did.
We
It's
did.
Spirit Mechanics Live.
It's Spirit Mechanics Live. We promised in the flyer that there would be some form of technical difficulties, and guess what? But no, we're gonna try to make this work as best we can, and please bear with us.
Please be patient.
And
First time too.
Not again.
Well, so I hear from Keegan we may be getting a different camera. Luckily, I do believe we have backup.
Yeah, it's
But-
because the battery,
Just do the solid, guys. Bear with us. What we will probably do is switch over to the other camera
I
here
had like
shortly.
3. There's
But
one.
thank
So I know
you
this one
guys
has
for
juice
tuning
in it.
in the comments. What?
We're dark again.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just keep talking. I can do that.
we're just at this point, y'all. We're making sure that the camera actually cameras, and once we have that going, we'll get the rest of this going.
So, for those of you that have already shared us out, thank you again so much. Just as a reminder, we are doing a massive charity event today. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully, you'll hang in there with us, especially through some of these technical difficulties, because guess what? We have a pretty stacked schedule today.
Also, you're going to notice the times. Obviously, they are going to be a little bit offset from that. The other big thing, we are opening this up to live reads.
We are.
So here's the way that this one actually is going to work. It's first come, first serve. So the very first reading that everybody does, unless it is a special set,
Do you have,
the very
we have any
first
tape?
reading
we
that's
just do
asked
this?
for is 100% free.
Yep.
First come, first serve. Only thing you have to do is make sure you share it out. However, everybody after that has to pay
We're
for the
across the
read.
screen. I
And
just don't want this to.
that
It says on
is
our camera.
25 a piece. So that $25. But
We have video.
so those will be 25 a piece. It seems like a lot, but we're trying to make sure that we raise a lot of money for this family.
Yeah.
And truthful. And, it's fair because that's usually what you see. 25 for 15 minutes or so is the norm.
And as far as our reader list today, we have quite a few people that are going to be showing up for you guys and family that we're raising money for today. First up, for anybody that is interested, is actually Steve.
So if you would like a reading from me, personal reading, get in the comments section, let us know.
Mhm.
First person that says they want one gets it for free. Everybody else needs to donate.
And if you feel kind enough to donate for the first read, we will appreciate it.
100%.
Good?
I think we're good.
Not to and not to mention, you guys don't have to just pay for services. If you just want to watch and donate something, then just donate something and watch. You don't have to pay for things.
Oh,
You don't have to bid in the auction. You can give what it is that you can give.
and if that's literally just some time today and a couple of comments or hanging out or sharing us out, we appreciate it. It doesn't have to be massive, grandiose gestures. Sometimes even the smallest actions lead to the biggest changes.
I also got information that our own Miss Terry is going to be matching the third 100. So
That's amazing.
if we can get the donations up to 300, um, Spirit Mechanics will also, out of our own pockets, be matching those 300.
And just for the record, guys, that doesn't go into our final counts for the family.
It does not.
So as long as we can hit 300, we will 100% have that for the family. We want to do more, obviously. We have a stacked schedule today.
I think we're good as far as if y'all noticed also, we got new microphones to be able to actually walk around and do stuff.
We did. And for those of you that are unfamiliar, that is Grundle.
Little man.
We'll be doing a special feature with him later.
Yeah. He's my child and I love him.
Grundle has been a massive part of the community for months now.
Yeah.
He goes on weekly adventures. We take pictures. He has his own little saying, different things like that. But he is our unofficial mascot and has been integral in some of our paranormal investigations. And Little Man has the ability to actually use a vortex now to
Amazing.
to actually give intelligent responses. He's pretty kick ass.
Everybody know on this thing that we do not have access while we're in our individual areas to be able to directly communicate with the audience. So there'll be somebody in the room that will be reading the chat or reading asking for the questions. Kind of like Jake just asked, "Where's Gint Bear?" Gint Bear is still at the shop.
Gittner is home with Mr. Flame's Tyree. I'll let you figure out what that means. Right. One of the comments earlier was, when does the stick go on sale? Our live auction starts at 6:45 tonight. You
No.
can see stick.
Now, you may see it. Now, here is the thing, and I'm being very serious because I do have a backup. If it were to actually raise a good amount of money, I would put my sensory cane up for auction.
Keep that in mind in the comments, guys.
All right, we ready to transition?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks so much for bearing with us. We're gonna kick the day off. Let's fucking go.
Hey, wait. Rocky Hounds ain't done yet. I know we're getting close to the end of things here, and I just wanted to perk everybody up a little bit, get back in the giving mood. So, for our second highest single dollar donation, I'm going to throw in a perk. I'm going to throw in that beautiful thing. If you don't know what that is a selenite tower. Some people will call these an iceberg because it's a really good chunk of fluorite or selenite, and it comes with a little light base. So now you have your own personal selenite lamp. Yep, kind of reminds you of Superman's cave, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Well, anyway, for the second highest dollar donation, we're going to send this out to whoever that may be. So, if you've ever wanted a selenite iceberg, never wanted to buy yourself one, but still want to help out some people in the community, here's your chance.
Camera.
Go.
Moving it to you. Right. And you're live.
Awesome. Hello. Hopefully, the new mics are still catching okay. Again, as we go through this day, if you would like a live reading from the person that is doing them, the first one of that set, the first one of that particular go is absolutely free, but it's first come, first serve. Everybody after that has to give a donation for a reading. I think Miss Jennifer House was first.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get behind it.
Yeah, I won't go all the way around.
I done made it.
Please do it. Back it up, Terry. That's so amazing. Oh my God. All right.
I'm getting in the camera for a minute.
Get a Pepsi.
All right. Miss Jennifer House was first. So since she was in the comments first with the read, everybody else has to donate if you would like a read from me. Otherwise, we'll do Miss Jennifer's read and then we are going to make sure that I bullshit for time. Okay. So, general read. Okay. General read. All you guys have to do, it's the same as um, Tarot Night Live. You just jump in the comments section, say you want to read. I need a question or a direction. If you don't have one, just say general. It's going to work the same way with everybody else that's doing a read. Only difference is instead of donating stars, you're going to donate to the Venmo. All right. Let's see what we have. Okay. So, how is your and you this is a question specifically to you, Jennifer. Uh I understand you are a DID system. If you're thinking about it, you don't have to say anything in the comments. Have you recently developed a new altar? So the reason why I'm asking, you have illumination, which is a lot like the moon card in tarot. It is a situation where you are having things revealed to you through dreams, through different mindsets, different situations. And the big thing is that typically it's something that isn't in the forefront of things. It's something that was uh, a little bit in the farther reaches of the mind. You then have the charmer. This is a lot like the magician card. It's talking about intuition. It's talking about specific parts of your mind, your gifts, different things like that, that you are both familiar with and not. But everything working as it should. So, a new tool or a new gift or a new perspective, new mindset. Now, the reason why I was asking about a possible altar is you also got the indignation card. Indignation is spite. It's a heavy, aggressive spite. So this is telling me that there is something here that is causing some kind of disruption, some kind of not necessarily terrible situation, but a rough one. Sleep's probably been interesting. If it's not full of interesting dreams, then it's probably been up and down, insomnia, different things like that. Uh, Also, if it isn't an altar, then it's probably um, processing dreams. Now, processing dreams, the brain basically allows you to dream so that you can actually get confirmation or closure to things that you didn't exactly have the opportunity to think through during the day. And this could be a situation where you've been having a lot of stress, a lot of uh, alter shifts, different things like that. Okay. Okay. Uh, Second set of three. This is a situation involving the need to feel safe or protected. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are scared for your life or anything like that. It means that there is a situation that is out of your control that is currently causing a massive stress issue or at least a shift in dynamic here that is beginning to be problematic. Uh, Reason why I say that, we have the Bastion. What a Bastion is, it's the last keep. It is where the wounded, the elderly, the ladies, and the children's go during wartime to stay safe. It's on the very back line. Um, then we have Fearsome, which is literally a card that talks specifically about having difficulties with confidence or being actually fearful of things. Um, and then we have the Warlock, which is a very masculine presence. So it's something that is uh, physical. It's something that is a day-to-day thing. It's something that's problematic for the body, or it's problematic for um, your particular process, your routine, the way that you go through things. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Last three. Last three with this. Last three. Last three. Okay, what do we got? So, what I can tell you, you have the Awakener, and then you have the Guardian, and then you have the Predator. With the rest of this read going the way that it is, the Awakener definitely confirms for me that there is probably a new altar. Um, it is literally a situation where it has come to light that this person, uh, is now handling certain aspects. They believe as though they are actually protecting you, which is where the beginning of the reading actually came in. Um, you have the guardian of this particular space. Now, predator in this particular sense, the altar or the thought space is very aggressive. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means that it's going to be harsh. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to talk to, or quote unquote, I'm looking for the correct word. They're not going to be problematic in being hurtful or harmful. They're going to be problematic in the fact that they are not going to take no for an answer and are just going to go after it. Uh, let's see. Okay. So, three cards, just for clarity's sake, and then your read will be done. So, we have the Patience card, which is a lot like Temperance and Tarot. Everything in moderation, everything in balance, and of course, patience is a word. So, this is something that has been brewing or has been on the fringes for a little bit. If it is not something that is um, currently happening, then it will be very soon. You need to have patience with yourself and understand that it is okay, that you are safe, and so is everybody else. Okay. You also have the witch. This is a very feminine presence. This is talking about you. These two cards together literally state that you need to have patience for yourself. We're doubling down. Now, this takes a little bit of an interesting turn, though. This is you actually getting to understand and know who and what your altars stem from. Where is it that they actually fit into the system? Because just letting things run on their own is not the way to go. Your last card is the Warrior. This is literally a situation where you are working with other people. It's not a fighting alone thing, but it is a situation where you are championing, there's the word, a cause. So it is you being able to rally yourself and yourself and yourself. Um, I think it's going to be good for your dynamic. I think it's going to be a wonderful thing once it's figured out. Um, and just for me, you have the flame. Now, a lot of people would see this as a bad card. I do not. This is a card that talks a lot about passion specifically. I think you are going to have an amazing time. Uh, Gifts are going to brighten. Your situation is going to get better. Things are going to slow down as far as the mindset and the mental process. It's going to be awesome for you. So hopefully that did you some good. I'm not sure. I don't have any way of knowing any of the comments or anything like that, but hopefully that actually helped you out.
Making complaints.
Looking for confirmations from Jen Ramos.
Yes.
So Jen House, scrolling back to the top for you. She said, been a lot of noise, a lot of confusion and dreams and daytime lies chatter in the mind and anger coming up.
Yep.
And she said it makes sense. It's challenging the relationship with husband and causing younger parts to not feel very safe. And it's been hard for a while, but trying to get things back on track.
It's going to get better, chick. Just do the work when it presents itself. All right.
Next.
Thank you to everyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for your patience as well as we're getting everything kind of worked out.
Jennifer said, this looks good to me as well. So thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Again, if you would like a live read from anybody, whether it's me or some of the other tarot oracle reader slots, uh, all you have to do is run it just like we do Tarot Night Live. Get in the comments, let us know if you want to read. Uh, Jennifer's was free. Everybody else has to donate at least a little for a reading. And that's for every reader slot. The first one will always be free. Cough, cough. After that, it's donation based.
And just for the next slot is Miss Jenny Tubb. I don't know if the mic can pick me up or not. Just as a reminder, guys, Miss Jenny Tubb is up next with Dawn Craft. And if you are interested in a mediumship read, Jenny would be amazing to give that. So if you're interested, please do let us know in the comments. This one will be donation based. Therefore, we kind of have to have a little bit of a heads up. But once again, really appreciate everybody coming out and supporting because the goal is to help the family in need today. So thank you guys so much for your participation, even if it's just in the comments.
Yeah.
And I don't believe anybody actually guessed what was in the box. It's not a head.
It is not a head.
The movie 7 did that. We're not going to do that to you guys. Although it would have been really funny to put a skull, one of the resin skulls in there. All right. If you do have any questions in the comments, just let us know. And we will keep on keeping on.
Steve's still going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I know. So while we're waiting, see what we can do here.
was 30 minutes. You still going right? That's what it was. It's fine.
You can use it for free for a minute.
Oh, okay. Let's do a spot read. We'll do a little bit of a spot read. Why not? Waiting on people to do the thing. Um, so for those that don't know what a spot read is, it's obviously on the spot, but it is a general reading. So an FYI for those who are interested. All right. So spot. Okay. Starting out with a bang. Interesting. So little bit of a heads up. Um, there may be a situation coming up that is going to be very difficult to is going to be very difficult to navigate. And oh no, and the reason why is somebody in your life is going to wind up becoming very involved or uh very short, very about their own opinion. Um, but they won't let you know what exactly that particular opinion is. Everybody knows that one person that's like, I'm mad at you, but if you don't know why, then I'm going to continue to be mad at you. And as toxic as that is, everybody has that person in their life. Um, be prepared for that to come about in probably the next couple days. Let's see how that's going to look. Okay. Okay. So it's either going to come in the form of an ultimatum, or it is going to be a pressured situation, emotional blackmail possibly. But it's not going to be as nasty as it sounds, at least forward. It's going to hurt on the back end, and what I mean by that is the person is going to say or be involved in things that hurt when you think about them. You're going to realize what it is that was actually being said to you. And they are going to be goading you into actually starting a fight. And again, guys, we're doing our best. So thank you for bearing with us. Yeah. Okay. This person is a female. We have, let's see, the last three: Curiosity, the Champion, and the Queen. So this is literally going to be someone that doesn't know why it is they are actually upset or they are an actual problem. Uh, and they're not going to be able to understand how to deal with that. This could be someone with autism or BPD. This could be somebody that has a spoiled nature. It could be somebody that's just having a bad day. But Some of you are probably going to have an interesting incident in the next few days or so with a lady friend or family member. That's what seems to be coming together. Is that it's either going to be a lady friend or a family member. So there is a quick spot read for everybody. Okay. How we doing on comments?
Currently, people are still trying to figure out what is in the box.
Oh, good.
And
That is the point. Remember, if you donate and you guess what's in the box,
you do get what's in the box.
you do get what's in the box.
And I have you set to go for another 14 minutes in here, and then we will transition out.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
I can just switch it out for you to read on,
Sure.
or at least a more of a spot random read.
Okay.
I was going to ask how the Reds were going to do on the next game.
That's not how that works. That is not how that works. I wish I was that kind of psychic some days.
Give me some lottery numbers, please.
Yeah, isn't that the one?
It is potential that we may have a new soul friend that is sitting in front of us on the table today. So you can read on if he actually wants to come on with us.
Also, since we are just getting things started, for a donation, you guys can ask me any question. And when I say any question, I mean any question.
Steve usually does not do any questions because that can leave it too much on an individual. Right. Sometimes you may think you want to know something, but you don't. So having that information is kind of impressive. Usually he doesn't do, you can ask him anything.
And that can be anything about me, about spirit mechanics, about you, about situations you're in. And I will answer to the best of my ability, whether that is with cards or without them. Remember, it's wonderful to watch. If you guys can donate anything to the cause, it would be absolutely fantastic.
And just as a reminder, the link to the Venmo is pinned to the top of the comment section. If you need us to circulate it again, please do just let us know. We can send the link through the comments if needed. Currently, we have Steve for about another 12 minutes.
I'm literally just vibing with y'all for 12. We decided to go ahead and put me first just to get it out of the way. And then we're going to have some special guests and things throughout the rest of the day. So, but yeah, for a donation, you guys can literally ask me anything.
And just as a reminder, guys, it's preferably to the Venmo. It doesn't have to be the full, 25 if what you have is even just $1.
Yeah, on this one, as long as it is a donation. So that may not be the case for other readers, but for me, a donation is a donation. And there is no question that is off limits.
Karen, absolutely. Thank you so much. If you could send the donation, I will absolutely do you is the first read from the slot that I have here, and I believe an hour and a half. But I can tag you in the comments if you can send your donation
Mhm.
right before I'm about to go live on my section for the reads. That would be spectacular. And for those of you who would like to donate but are not sure how, or you don't have a Venmo, that is all right. Today, at least for questions, are we going to do stars, Steve?
No.
No.
Okay. So if you would like to actually donate and you don't have a Venmo, that is okay. What we can do is we can do a Cash App. We can do PayPal if needed. Actually, I'll mix the PayPal because PayPal decided to
Be weird.
be weird. So,
Venmo or Cash App.
Venmo or Cash App, those will be the best two ways.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. But and for those of you that might be coming in a little bit late or listening and may need a refresher, we're raising money today for a family that needs it. That's the reason why we're kind of pushing for donations.
And
Normally, we do this thing live and it's typically free unless you're just wanting to get bumped to the top of the list. Today, it's kind of needing to be the other way around.
And Jenny, I know you said that you have Cash App. If you would like to send that one to, in this case, I don't have one for the team yet for Cash App, but I know that Steve does have a Cash App and is planning on sending money to match the first 100 donation anyway. So if you want, you can send it to Steve
Mm-hmm.
and we will make sure that the family gets it. If you could do me a favor, please, and notate in the comment what it is, just that it's for the family for the charity event, that would be spectacular.
And did she want anything or was it just a straight donation?
She would like a reading.
Okay.
I believe she has a question.
And is that with me or a different slot?
That I'm not sure.
Okay.
Jenny, if you don't mind confirming for me, that would be awesome.
Because yeah, it we are going to be going all day. You guys have already seen there have been people that have been rolling around doing crazy things, costumes. God love them for it. You know, we've got readings planned for you guys. We've got a special storyteller that's going to be here and doing a set for you guys. We've got people videoing in to do special readings and do some story time as far as telling their personal stories, different things like that. We're we're hustling for you guys. We want to make it worth the donation. So, you know, give what it is that you can give. Every little bit is appreciated.
And Jenny, if you could let me know in the comments if you're wanting a reading from Steve really quick, or if you're wanting it from a different reader, that would be awesome. We have him on here for a couple of more minutes.
Because I can do a quick one.
To Jenny. We were confirming some questions on the side here. And thanks again, guys, for being so patient with us.
It's as Brian had mentioned in the kickoff. This is the first time we've done something this big.
Yeah.
So there's some kinks that need to be worked out, and I think we're going to be good to go.
If you just wanted a question, that's totally fine. And yes, Karen, the donation did go through the Venmo. Thank you. I have
Okay.
you listed for the slot that I'm reading in here in about an hour and a half, I believe.
Mhm.
But yeah, Jenny, if you want your question, are you want to do it now, Steve, or you want to do it later?
That's up to her.
Just let me know in the comments. feel like I should play the Jeopardy theme song.
Right?
And thank you to everybody who is sending us stars. It is really appreciated, guys.
Time
Is on my
is
side.
on my side. Yes, it is.
Nick.
Nay.
Time.
I was going to ask Steve if we might talk about special wishes and.
Okay.
Okay. So Jenny has requested a question on the side.
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that. And anybody that would like to donate but doesn't want their reading live, all you have to do is make that known. And we will make sure that whether it's me or a different mechanic, they will get to you ASAP.
So we have Steve for about 4 more minutes. Is your offer up? It's still on the table.
Yeah,
If someone sends a donation, they can ask you anything.
absolutely.
PSA, he probably will not be able to tell you if the Reds are going to win the Super Bowl. Exactly.
I can tell you that. Am I a damn
Thanks, guys, for sharing out and for commenting.
Very
because
much.
At the current moment, we have, I don't even know how many shares. Like, this is awesome, guys.
That's very awesome of you.
We have 45 shares.
Thank you guys so much. It's such a big deal. And we are going to be doing.
running all right? Okay. Restream just looked like it froze on Rocky Hounds.
No, it's still live with Steve.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, we're going all day and part of the night, literally. Um, there's gonna be all kinds of people putting in their time, doing the thing. Um, and thank you guys so much. Every share, every engagement, you know, every donation is important.
And Miss Lisa Gordon Snyder, he probably could tell you about your conflict at work. You just have to have a donation to either the Venmo that's pinned to the top of the comments, or if you don't have Venmo but you have Cash App, that'll work as well.
Just let us know. And I probably could.
And he probably could.
I just need to know
What are we doing?
that. Tell me,
Please.
it,
Pounding.
you are paying for this, so I need something to do. You guys, um, you guys put us to work. Come on, that's kind of the point. We're not asking you to donate and just get nothing. You're going to get something. Also, remember the mystery box.
It has been actually someone guessed it correctly. So
Did they donate?
just if you send us a donation, even if it's just, a little bit, I can confirm for you
So
that what is in this magical box is indeed
Who said? What did I guess?
a rainbow obsidian palmstone. The flash is right there.
So with a donation, it can be yours since you guessed it correctly, and we will send it to you, or you can come pick it up from us.
Either which way, I can be open to that.
If
I'm trying to make sure that I can actually get this correctly, since it has a pretty flash. But my light decided that it doesn't want to light. So
It's dead.
it's dead. No, no.
but yeah, just send a donation,
To either the Venmo link that is pinned, or if Cash App is easier for you, just let us know.
and we will make sure that that is out and about.
Now,
Otherwise, if there is not a donation, this item will actually go to the live auction after 7.
true.
So now that everybody knows what it is, there's a chance that everybody can bid on it and get it. Unless Miss Jennifer House throws a little bit of money at that Venmo.
Now, it is 2:00 Eastern, which means that Steve's section of time is good to go. It's next time. We will see you guys shortly.
There's the
Once in a while I dream. Once in a while I think of you. I reminisce on days gone by when you and I were new. Once in a while I dream, hoping that you'd return to me. But I know that you're not coming back, so once in a while I dream. Each moment passes like hours. Each day is dark as the night. Since we have ended, I just pretend I have a reason to live. It's sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream. So sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream. Pardon my plea, but would you allow if once in a while I dream?
Oops.
insurance.
Here we go.
Let's make some money for charity. Soak it in, ladies. I
Pick
can't.
up just a little bit.
Well, that's what she said. Soak it in, ladies. Just so you know. So good. This is the next item up for auction, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Can't be bought, but I can be rented for short periods of time. The dude man has got everything you're looking for, as long as it doesn't take longer than about 3 minutes. Soak it in, ladies. I think we can start the auction at $1,000. Do I hear one?
No.
Do I what? Do I hear two?
No.
Do I hear $500?
Oh,
What's the total? Let's get a tally running. Where we got? Where we at? You know what? For $100, I'll show some titty.
do it for free. Maybe.
I don't know.
We don't have that kind of ticker.
Sorry.
All
I
right.
tried. It's too tight.
You know what? For $5, do I hear $5?
We don't have that kind of ticker, Mike. We get flat.
You know what?
It's not.
I see a TV remote right over here that I'll just. Oh, look, I picked it up. Whatever am I going to do with it? Wherever would you like it to go, ladies? Oop, looky. Oop, looky. That's just a taste. If you got the cash, ladies, I got the stash. Do I hear $5? $4. $2.
I need about 350.
About $350. About $350. What's the ticker at? We're at like what, $2,000 right about now? How?
This pretty lady, man. Who are you?
I forgot.
Did I hear 350?
I'm post-op Princess Peach. Surgery didn't go well.
I beg to differ.
Bag all you want. I need about 350 too.
So we're up to $9. 350 twice.
I don't think our math is math.
That's 350, but it's 350. It's $9.
No, 7.
We'll go with 7.
What's up?
America.
America.
I don't know how to get longer than this.
Oh, look, there's a coaster over here too. There's another coaster. Just a taste, ladies. You can only give you a taste. What are we at now? About $2,000?
It's staying on. Princess Peach is amazing.
I can do that too, though.
It's saying it's a little big, but here we can cover that up too. You know what, ladies? Let me see what we got going on in here.
Oh no. Oh man. God.
Just a taste.
Easy.
We tasted all right. Tastes like corn. And frijoles.
Frijoles. I like frijoles. You're my kind of woman.
I'm every
Except you
kind of woman.
possibly might have a pecker, but that's okay too.
That's okay.
You know what?
They're music.
$1,000 is $1,000. We're at what? Like about $4,000 right now. I'm booked up for like the rest of the afternoon. Or
You can't see
you
Jim.
know, I will need a break.
Yeah,
I'll need some recuperative time. So let's not
You know who's good
get
at
us overly
recuperative stuff? Is Stephen Tyree with his healing sound.
You know, dude, man, I think you need to step into the frame a little more.
That's what she said. Right?
Well, if you insist.
Drink it in, ladies. I'm telling you, this ain't for free. Don't send them donations in. Send them in. Send them in. You never know who you could be taking care of or who could be taking care of you.
Introduce yourself one more time for me, please.
I'm the dude, man. I'm the dude, man, but you all knew that. Look at that. Drink it in. Drink it in.
I mean, are we pushing through restraints?
Yeah, I got the legs.
Just sending the broadcast from
Not Princess Peach.
Well, then we should be able to do that.
Round of applause to Dude Man and Princess Peach.
Bye.
Jenny,
Yeah.
we don't have signed up right now. Do you want to do a spot read like what Steve did?
Oh, sure.
Or we just kind of feel it out and just read?
Let us know, Brian. Cool. Hi. This is our first fundraiser update. Thank you guys again so much for all the love. And Brian, are MJ and I on? Okay.
Thought I heard him say that.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. We are on. Okay. God love y'all for your patience.
We're confused.
This has been an amazing go already. So, our first fundraiser update.
Yes.
First of all, this is Grendel. He has been a massive support. Wow. He's a taco. So, for our fundraiser update, we do have a pretty solid one actually already. Thank you guys again for sharing out. The fact that we've had over 45 shares is amazing, actually. So, thank you guys.
Heartfelt. Thank you to all of our supporters and all of those who are pitching in for, and there's no too small of an amount. Just anything that you feel in your heart that you can help this family out. It's just every penny makes a difference.
It does.
So,
and hopefully at the very least, this has been entertaining so far. I can honestly tell you that it's probably going to get a bit more wild from here.
We're never boring at all.
No. And for those of you that are frequent watchers of our lives, you will see some similar things and you will see some very different things.
Oh, yeah.
So we're really excited for this. I know we keep kind of harping on that, but really just want to make sure to communicate just how excited we actually are to be doing this.
Very. The vibes here are just off the charts. It's just been amazing. So,
yeah. And just as a reminder, guys, we are doing this in the style of a, late 80s, early 90s, early 2000s telethon to try to raise this money. So,
like the old Jerry Lewis telethons.
Thank you. Yes.
I don't know if we'll get somebody to drop their pants at the end if they make the goal, but maybe we'll still.
I don't know. We might.
It's true. Remember Jerry did that one year? Then you might be too young for that, but yes.
The marketing team as a whole, I could see that happening, actually. It would be Facebook appropriate.
Yes.
But
don't want to get banned.
No. God, no. But for our fundraiser, what's our update so far?
Our updates, we got a $100 donation from the Good Fairy Dust Foundation. Thank you so very much. 50 from Sandra Vaughn, 15 from Jenny Tubb, 15 from Karen Casey. And with Steve matching the very first $100, we have a total of $280. And big shout out to you all. Thank you so, so much. Please keep those good vibes coming in and those donations to help this family out. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. And just as a reminder, guys, as far as the tallies up to that first $500, where are we currently at without Steve's match? That way,
180.
We're really close to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
Yes.
Thank you guys again. And
thank you.
We will be doing more of these updates.
Yep.
We will be doing more of these small segues. If you have any questions for any of us, actually, just let us know. There is a lot that's going on today, and this is definitely this is the biggest project that we've taken on, is a team. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I know that
we are.
Yeah.
We're having a blast.
It's been a good go already. Even I don't even know what time it is. Is it like 3:00 Eastern?
2:23.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Please get ready for our next readers. you will find Miss Jenny Tubb and Miss Dawn Craft. And I'll kind of let them introduce themselves. But thanks again for the time, guys. Keep on watching.
Can y'all hear me? Okay. Yes, I am. Hi, you guys. My name is Jenny Tubb, as you have heard, and I am a physical medium, and I also am a master of Sacred Flame Reiki. I have been a trainee with Spirit Mechanics for this past year, and I'm very lucky to be here. So,
Now, dude.
okay. I'm Jenny Tubb. Hi, everybody. I'm a physical medium and a master of Sacred Flame Reiki. I am also a trainee here at Spirit Mechanics, and I have been for about a year. So I'm very blessed to be doing it.
Well, and I'm Dawn Craft. I am also a trainee with Spirit Mechanics and been doing this for a little while.
How long is a little while?
This is my first Fear Fest this year, so I'm excited.
Awesome.
Enough to make it work. We're having fun.
I can talk louder.
No, we're all good. All good. Yeah, we're enjoying the technical aspect to this. So
Right.
anyway, I also work some work. Like I'm correct.
Yes, which I very much appreciate.
All good. All good. Well, since we don't have anybody in the queue right just for a read, do a spot what Steve did. So we need to fill things out, get us started.
Okay. Spot reading. I am seeing an earthquake, which it's like opening the earth, and I see lava inside. So that's interesting. So that means there's going to be a disruption of some sort. See if I can get some more info on that. Dawn, do you want to pull a card?
Yeah. I just got, actually mine is an earth card with a fiery sun above the mountains with a split down the middle. And
Interesting.
yeah, this is a card that talks about the ability, I don't know how well you see it on the camera, but the ability to affect your own destiny.
Okay. So obviously there's going to be a disruption coming up, maybe in the next week or two. And it's going to be one of those like uphill battles. I know I'm seeing a hill, and it's like Sisyphus, the guy in Greek mythology who's always like pushing the boulder up, and then his punishment is that it goes right back down again, and he has to keep pushing it up. So I see people looking at this challenge as like that, like it's an uphill battle, and that it's going to be very hard, when in all actuality, if you are, and I'm getting a group of people, if you trust the people around you to kind of hold on to you and hold you up, it is not going to be nearly as bad as you think it's going to be. So please do.
I have this card here is kind of like a tunnel with a light at the end, literally the light at the tunnel, and with a long back to all sorts of things happen, but you got to focus on the light, on the goal, on the end.
There is a big lesson. Sorry, Dawn.
No,
Keep
go ahead.
going. I was going to say there is a big lesson that's going to be learned at the end of this journey. And it's going to involve you or whoever, just in general. I don't know, whoever we're talking to, everybody. It seems like this journey is, again, it's not going to be nearly as hard as you're going to make it out to be. And it's got to do with communication with, I think, somebody who you might be having trouble communicating with, whether that's family, work, just anything you might be having problems with. It could be something that you are afraid to speak your truth or speak out something that you need to tell somebody. You might be holding back a little bit. It's easier to, hold back than to say something, but in the end, it's not nearly as hard as you think it's going to be if you just speak out and let that person know what's on your mind, what's going on. And yeah, that'll be great if you can do that and open up your line of communication. So another card, please.
Look inside yourself, find yourself the right path.
Yes. For some reason, as a physical medium, my left wrist is starting to lift up, and I don't know why that is, but I figured I'd mention it because that's usually a cue for something. I am getting the picture of a lantern in the dark, and the person we're speaking to is the one carrying the lantern. So you're basically making the path out for yourself, kind of like Dawn was saying. Trust in yourself, to guide yourself. You are capable. You are in the hands of whatever divine you follow. They've got you, your guides have got you. You are able to make this path your own. Hold up that lantern and you will see different paths. Follow the path your intuition decides to take you. Don't be afraid to do it.
Why do you say pull the card that says do not fear the things that you fight?
Oh, honey.
Have to face it.
I'm seeing a bunch of fruit trees, like apples, oranges, things like that. So your efforts are going to be well rewarded. And it's going to be a really great thing for you to go down this journey to speak your truth. And just don't forget that you have support in your friends and family. And that is all I'm getting on that.
You've already started down the path. You've already asked for help. You may not even realize you've asked for help. That's why you've already started down the path. See the light. Feels like the path will get better and brighter.
Definitely. Thanks, Dawn. So that was interesting. So how's everybody doing? No, this is my very first time. So
So it's mine to do this. This week.
awesome. Great. It is.
Yep. Yep. Get thrown in, and you gotta take a sink or swim.
Pretty much. I was about to shit myself all yesterday, to be perfectly honest, over this. But it's been good. I think I'm able to actually calm down and ground and do something kind of successful. Okay. I did not. Okay.
It's not our pad. That's the last thing.
Oh,
What's the
okay. Okay. We have a lady here. Um, mother or grandmotherly type. And she's in a kitchen. She's stirring something in a wooden bowl. Like I think it's bread or yeast. She's smiling. She says that you're doing a really good job with your life. She's very pleased with some of the steps that you've taken recently. I'm not sure what that involves, but I think it maybe involves that you broke off something or you went a different way than was expected. And she's very proud of you for that. So, Dawn, let's have a card.
got a destiny card. In other words, you're beginning down a path of something new, something, but it's something inside. How it's gonna affect and impact.
Right. This lady is saying, I'm seeing her pointing where you're kind of going like went down one path, and then there's a group of people down another. So you might, again, reminding me of earlier, be splitting off from a group of friends, of workers, of a family, even. Um, that's interesting. She says to trust yourself, don't doubt, let your intuition guide you. Do not be afraid to drop people. If you need to drop away from somebody or put up boundaries or cut them off, don't be afraid to do it. This life is for you, and you need to cope. Yeah, not cope, but you need to be aware of your mental health and your state of being. And sometimes that involves doing unpleasant things, and which would be putting up boundaries against people. So let's have a card.
This card is actually a spiritual hug. In other words, lean into your divine. You have more help and love around than you realize. Divine or God, but you've got assistance there, and they're ready and waiting to help you. They want you to know that they're there for you to hold you, not just when times
Yeah, I think it's a grandmother, is literally saying, let me help do it, let me help you do it. And sending lots of like warm hugs. It might be a daunting thing to do. We've got you. Don't be afraid to split. And she's kind of pointing with her wooden spoon, like, don't be afraid to split. There's a male figure in your life. This is going somewhere else, maybe. She says that he doesn't show as much love to you as he feels for you, and to just be aware that this person is a lot more compassionate on the inside than he is on the outside. So let's have a card with that one.
I got a card. This card is a movement card, emotion. Seems like more is happening with that relationship. Open something big coming with that relationship. Not bad, not something bad side. There's gonna be
I almost feel like this is a father-daughter or an older individual who's the man. Let's see. He's really good at hiding his feelings. And that's because he had a rough childhood, I think, is what she's saying. And he had to, walk around an elephant in the room and learn to hide his emotions to stay safe. So it's not a reflection on you. It's just kind of how he was brought up. and he's not doing it on purpose to be distant or hurtful. So, let's see.
Hard to be the best version of yourself. This is you can't lose sight of yourself, whatever this relationship is. No matter what happens, is able to don't be lost in the relationship, don't be lost what again, this is a you have to walk your own.
I'm getting some interesting feelings over my heart. I don't know if anyone, this individual or you, might be having some kind of heart issue or somewhere around in there. I'm not sure, but maybe be on guard for that is what she's saying. If there isn't an issue, one might arise. That's very interesting. She says, if it does, just hold down the fort and keep doing as you do, and you'll be fine. Okay.
That's funny you mentioned heart because this card is about love. Love is
Okay.
universal. Love is true, and find find and embrace that love. See, that has something to do with the heart. That
I think that might have been me misreading the message. It might have been to just do with like love. So, I'm getting the image of a excuse me, can't talk, of a baseball bat with a ball. I don't know if that's something that you are, you know, somebody does as a hobby, or if that identifies somebody to you. It could be someone here on the other side. This one feels male. I just see a big smile with that. So someone's saying hi.
passion part. Passion is the way we
That kind of seems to be yeah.
say
I said that kind of seems to be the theme. Okay, am I am getting a follow your heart from the grandmother figure, which just a simple follow your heart. You'll be good. Just follow it.
just to tack onto that, I just got you'll know when it feels right, just need to do it. So I think that kind of wraps it up.
I think so. I hope that made some sense, Pat. Thank you so much. We really do.
Like I said, learning, we certainly have
Absolutely. Just trying to get our thing going, doing the thing.
We're doing the thing, doing our best to do the thing.
Me neither. Or what?
What the boss is trying. Then, if you
Mhm,
feel up to trying another spot, breathe.
mhm. Sure. All right. Excuse-
Okay. All right. So we
Okay.
may have another region. Hang tight.
Yay. Sounds good. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments, trying to catch up.
Then we have a general read for Teresa Whitehead.
All right, Teresa, let's see what we can get for you. Excuse me. Oh, nose sniffly. All right. Am seeing a swirling dark blue color that reminds me of the third eye. So that might mean that you are spiritually gifted. Um, and let's see, your divine is asking you to work on that some more. They're asking you to reach out and they're ready to talk.
Card.
Yeah, let's pull a card.
Okay. So I actually have this card is it's a divine spirit, and it's talking about speaking the truth. Somebody wants to speak.
I'm not picking up on a specific person, so I think this is just through your divine and your spirit guides. I'm getting an inclination that you might be a natural at witchcraft. I don't know if you practice that or not, but that's something I'm seeing a pot, big black kettle stirring. So that might be something to try if you haven't thought about that. Let's see. They're saying that the divine, whoever it is saying, we're talking, you need to open up and listen. So that's pretty straight on.
My card that I just got, service card with communication between a person and their, and it's not talking about services in open divine, it's talking about services in there's a message that gets something that will further your practice, whatever your practice is. Something
I'm seeing white feathers and a dove, which that usually signifies peace and or angels. I guess that depends on what divine you follow. either maybe they're asking you to make peace with yourself on something that's spiritual that you've been wrestling with, or they're saying, uh, we are literally coming to send you messages down on these wings, and you're either not paying attention or you're misinterpreting what we're saying. Um, hmm. I see a vine, a green vine. So what is that? Sorry, I'm getting like a mediumship tick where my head like kind of screws up. So they're trying to get through. See, and I see buds opening on this vine like flowers. So they're saying, you know what to look for, and we are sending you these signs. Absolutely look at them and you will know what they mean. Look to the light, look to the sky, the stars, which is interesting. So I don't know if astrology is your thing, or it could do some just mean the heavens. Somebody from the heavens is just trying to get to you. And you will know when they're talking, and you just need to open up and hear it. I guess like a flower opening up on that vine. So let's pull another card.
First, because this card is a very large, white, solid white, spiritual bird flying with you as a spirit guide, taking you. So, card that is expressing togetherness, learning, uh, learning how to work with this spirit guide and understand what they're trying to tell you. Since you went and talked about the divine too, I'm going to pull a second card,
Okay.
which actually is, okay, this is a peaceful green nebula that says all is well. So what I'm getting from this, you've got a divine spirit guide, something that is trying to get your attention, something that is a better life, better option. Just they want to help you.
Yeah. Okay. Whoever this is, it's like they're reaching out and they're hugging you, just like I'm right here. Pay attention to me. And I kind of see them as a big old dove, kind of like in the card with you on its back, and it's flying you up to the sky. So I'm assuming that is just kind of reinforcing the message. You need to be looking for signs of this particular divine because they are trying hard to reach out. Let's see. I'm seeing 3 stars. One star is bigger than the others. The other 2 are about the same. Not sure what that means. That could be a Christian symbol. So, whatever your divine is just reaching out hard. They are. It's just funny. They're just showing me a lot of golden light, which is a symbol for the divine in Reiki and other workings. And I see almost you sitting at a table with a list of things that you're writing out, or somebody's writing out. And it's kind of like a to-do list. But let's see. What's going on here with that list?
Okay. This is a card I just pulled is there's something holding you back. Maybe it's the fear of the unknown. It's just feel like you don't quite understand, frustrated, have to pull this. Sounds like this is a got basically has something with those feet. You understand once you have yourself up to divine trying to reach out.
They are literally showing me a bingo sign with a lot of fireworks. So I guess that would be spot on. They are just, they cannot wait to work with you, whoever it is. And they're wanting you to welcome them in. So just be open, looking for those signs.
Pull another card goes right along with that. This is we are talking all you need. So find the quiet. Find the quiet. Find a way to just don't talk. Just be
That's interesting because I do see you like in a meadow by a river, just like chilling out, like listening to the birds, seeing all the butterflies. It seems like they're going to reach you through nature, is what this is saying. And that would go along with the bird and the vines. So maybe take a walk and just see what you feel or see, and something will come out of that.
hard to kind of wrap this all up in a nice, tight little bow. Your spirit guide, please pray. Well, okay. Okay. Do you want to start with that?
Yeah, let me see.
Let me tell you that the card here that I got
Okay.
kind of wraps up what we were talking about, kind of address her question here. But this last card I pulled was your spirit can guide you.
Okay. This might have had something to do with the list writing earlier. They're telling you to do your research, like literally research online about them if you don't know who they are. If you do know who they are, do some more research, look into books, but especially online, they're saying. And you will know you need to trust yourself and your intuition. Because when they're talking to you, you will get that intuitive nudge for sure. And you will understand what they're saying. You just have to be kind of open to it, like try to meditate a little bit. That would be helpful. And they will talk to you that way. But mainly intuitive, they're saying. Just wait for those intuitive nudges and kind of follow your lead that you get from there. You will be guided.
I are basically saying the same thing. You have to be quiet. You have to pay attention. and they're going to show themselves. But this card kind of, I have you already have power, because I'm getting a lot of divine light. A lot of
Hmm.
the show having quiet.
Okay, they just told me something and I completely brain farted. So sorry about that. Mm. Can you guys repeat that? Oh, what it was it seems to be it's one divine spirit in particular, which I don't know what your divine is that you follow, if you follow any divine, but it seems to be one particular divinity or spirit or god, goddess, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't seem to be multiple. It seems to be like there's just one in particular who really wants to get a hold of you. So follow your gut and your research.
I just got the same thing. One spirit guide, one way. Just one kind of talk to you, and they say they're showing you everywhere they.
There, this
That's
is
the part.
okay. This is really random, but I'm seeing the scene from Mary Poppins where everyone's singing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and they're in like the cartoon land. So it seems like you're going to have a lot of fun with whoever this is. They really want to connect, and you're going to have a lot of fun messing with them. So good luck on that.
Thank you so much, everybody, for giving us an opportunity to sit here and research. We hope that helps you out. Thank you for the donation.
Yeah, thank y'all so very much. This really helps us trainees. So
Hello. This is Meet the Mechanics.
Meet the Mechanics with Mike and Jeff.
With Mike and Jeff.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get to know your friendly neighborhood spirit mechanics, and that's what this is supposed to be. A nice little sit down on the couch to kind of get to know us.
It's a little fireside chats.
So, what is your name, and how did you get involved with spirit mechanics?
Well, my name is Mike. They also call me the hippie. if you hang out with us long enough, you'll figure out why. And how did I first get involved with spirits? Well, my wife Terry brought me in. She rescued me. We'll put it that way. And then she brought me to Steve and the mechanics because she's like, you need to meet the mechanics. And I did. And I'm glad I did. What is your name, Jeff?
Well, my name is Jeff.
How did you meet the mechanics?
Well, I'm a legacy.
You're a legacy.
I'm a legacy. So I was actually brought in by my daughter and sort of my wife. I was always open-minded, and my wife wasn't necessarily at the time, although she was, and we just didn't ever talk about it because it was weird, right?
Right.
I didn't want to jinx anything with her because when you hit the lottery, the last thing you want to do is blow it all away.
Right.
So Patricia came down and we got to see spirit mechanics working firsthand, and it was super trippy.
Right.
Because, it wasn't just somebody going, oh, look, I see ghosts, or, oh, look, I see this. It was quite literally two mechanics that were completing each other's sentences for a place that neither one had ever been before.
Yeah.
So there was quite literally no explanation for it. So that was how I got
That's cool.
It was super cool.
Hell yeah.
And so what is your favorite part about being involved with spirit mechanics?
My favorite part. For me, it's helping. Yeah. I'm a helper. I love to give. I love to do chores. I like doing laundry, yard work. It's very zen, whenever there is trash, I'll pick up trash. Whenever I see somebody upset, I can't not want to help. So it's given me an outlet for, because I have like this unstoppable desire to help people, and I don't necessarily have, the technical learning or the schooling or degrees to help in specific ways. But with this, I have found that all of the weird stuff that makes me who I am is useful and helps people.
Yep.
So, how about you?
Well, for me, it's all the hookers and blow. It really is. Hookers and blow.
I mean, that's nice.
But no, and it is quite seriously that we take what we do very seriously, but we don't take each other seriously.
Right.
And that's hence the joke.
Because
it's just a joke. But
you can't take it seriously.
We can't take it seriously, although we're doing our best. We really are doing our best to take this part seriously because it's a thing. But I would say the same thing. The fact that we can help people out. Dawn and I went to Sacred Journey, and we had a guy come in, and I mean, you could sit there and see. He was at a crossroads, and he didn't know where he was going, didn't know what he was going to do.
The older guy?
The older guy.
Yeah, I remember him.
And the fact that we were able to sit down together and work as a team. And not as husband and wife. It was just we were a team.
Right.
And
yeah, I watched
that really is it helping people, but we don't help people. We help. It is very much a team effort. I enjoy helping people, but I enjoy helping people with another group with the exact same mentality.
No, I get that because so me and Terry work very well together. And there's that partnership, and it's not it's partly because we are a couple. We have insights, between each other. And so that comes through, but it's also the teamwork because I can work with anybody else on the team as well. But each time I do something in tandem with somebody on the team, be it Terry or anybody else, I'm gaining insights into that person and myself, unrelated to the reading, but related to the reading.
You're learning just as much about yourself as you are about helping somebody else.
Right. And then like when you do a reading or you do energy work or whatever, and you have those moments where the person they light up or they have those light bulb moments and you help get them there.
Yeah.
It's just that makes you feel so good.
Well, what motivates you to keep doing the work?
Because every time I go to a market, every time I go to an event, no matter how I felt before, at the end of it, I feel amazing. You know, whether, you know, I helped somebody or somebody helped me or I bought something cool or I learned something cool, at the end of it, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm drained, but I feel amazing.
Yeah, what motivates me is the growth. It really is. Like, it comes down to learning more about myself by learning more about other people.
Yeah.
You know, um, and the growth is like exponential. It's not just
Yeah.
a one, then a two, then a three.
Right.
It's like
Like
one,
100.
yeah, and then 1,000,
Yeah.
and then it just keeps blowing up bigger
Yeah.
and
Because I
bigger.
mean, think about, you know, so I just turned 42, you know, last week or whatever. And past 2 years of my life, the growth has been, it's like a growth spurt. You know, like the first 40 years, it's, you know, it's basically a steady progression, but I feel like I've gone from 1 to 1,000 in 2 years for sure. I get that.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So, what is one thing people would be surprised to learn about you?
Metaphysically or just physically?
Just
Or like
in
in real?
general.
I've flown the Goodyear blimp. I piloted the Goodyear blimp.
Really?
I really did.
That is fucking cool.
Right.
That-
And you would be surprised at how hard they are to crash.
yeah?
And Hindenburg was not the Goodyear blimp. It was real easy to crash that one. It's not hard to crash. It's very
Right.
hard to crash.
You see the you would think it's a balloon, like
Like it would pop.
hard.
Yeah, no, it was. I was like 16 and I didn't kill it. So
That's
there you
cool.
go. What about you? What somebody be surprised to learn about you?
Well, I'm not gay. But other than that, I know. You know, I mean, right now I'm very subdued. But normally, you know, people are always very curious, and you know, so there's your answer. I'm not straight, but I'm not gay. So I don't know if that helped or not. So
That's kind of muddy the waters back.
right. That's a tough one.
I was really shocked to learn that you were in the military.
That's true. People probably wouldn't believe that. I am actually a veteran. I I call myself the missing link. I'm whatever you think is probably right, whatever you think is probably wrong. I like to keep you guessing. I don't know. You tell me when you meet me what the most surprising thing about me that you learned was, because I don't know. I don't think I'm that surprising.
Well, but you keep everything interesting. That's the surprising part.
Right. I keep people guessing.
So what's up with your staff?
So I brought Josh in. This is Josh, because one of the questions is the spiritual or metaphysical tool that we use the most often. And Josh goes with me everywhere. Josh was found on site doing a house call, and he's been with me since. And I literally use him for anything metaphysical. He keeps me grounded. He keeps me close. He keeps me connected. And anytime I need something, he always has it. What about you?
For me, it would be Albert.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, Albert is a petrified sphere.
You didn't bring him with you, did you?
I didn't. Checking him was going to be really hard through the.
Yeah.
Already got busted by TSA with the crotchwood that you'll get to see later. They were like, "What the hell is that?" Looking through my bag. Well, no, crotchwood was not a rock. I was like, that's going to scan through. But no, but Albert's is a piece of petrified. He's a petrified sphere about that big. And when we were talking about the Hindenburg, he will ground you that fast. He is incredible.
I've not met anybody who interacted with him who didn't kind of
just
say
melt,
that.
right?
Yeah.
They just melt. So that would be, he's my big boy,
Yeah.
and he's the one I go to for
We
sure.
like him. All right. So, favorite spirit mechanic memory.
You know, we were talking about that earlier, the Sacred Journey. I'll be honest with you, this weekend has been fantastic.
This weekend's been fun.
This weekend has been fantastic, and doing this for charity and doing it for donations, but doing it with just about everybody, because you did say that everyone was at Sacred Journey, but not everyone was, but it was just about everybody. Same thing here.
Yeah,
and the fact that it's continued, like every time we do stuff, it's just more and more and more fun.
Right. And it's like it's just the next day. It's the next day. You know, it's not like we have to rehash and what's been going on. It's just that we jump back into it. You know, and same, you know, I was gonna say Sacred Journey, but this is definitely for different reasons. You know, it's just I love when we all get together and do stuff, and just watching the dynamics and the changes and just the weird shit that comes up.
Well, what makes Spirit Mechanics different from other groups you've encountered?
I thought about this realness.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Know, because whether it's good or it's bad, it's real. You know, because if in this group, if I'm off, somebody can be like, "Hey, you're fucked up, and here's why, and here's how you fix it." Other groups, you know, whether it be social, religious, whatever, it's everyone's always on eggshells. They're trying to impress somebody or prove something. Here, it's just we just are here because we are.
Yeah, we're accepted. You don't have to step out of your box to be something you're not.
Yeah.
The table doesn't have to magically move. It's just a thing.
You can just say whatever comes out of your mouth, and no one judges. Like they might look at you funny because you said something weird, but there's never judgment, and that's really nice. It's a safe place. If you give one piece of advice to someone new to metaphysical practice, what would it be? And what that means, if you're somebody who's like you felt lost, or you felt drawn to something, or you felt like life wasn't, whatever you were doing wasn't working, and you found spirituality, and whatever that looks like to you, whether it's tarot cards, whether it's divination, whether it's a connection with source, whether it's you worship nature, whatever it might be, somebody new to finding that.
For me, it would be that you are not alone, and most likely you are not crazy. And to ask questions, I would recommend reaching out to Spirit Mechanics. But you're most likely not crazy, because if you're having those thoughts, you're probably not crazy. If you weren't having those thoughts, you probably are nuttier than squirrel turds. Let's be real, you know. Because for me, that's a big deal. Because I was new to it. That it's you think you're alone, especially because you're in a situation where you may have a certain talent, right? You may hear things,
Right.
So you think you're going crazy.
And you're programmed to believe that you're crazy.
Correct. But at the same time, someone else may not hear something. They may see something.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in the same boat. They're not going to say anything, because anyone they say something to will think that they're crazy.
Right.
But they also, if you're saying it to somebody that can't or doesn't see, you sound crazy. But the person that hears it is in that same boat. The person that feels it is in the same boat.
Right.
And that's why Spirit Mechanics work so well, is because we're a team of people that end up doing different things together that mesh well together.
Right.
And we have checks and balances in place because of that.
Yeah. And that's exactly
Find your checks and balances is basically what it comes down to.
Yeah. And it's no matter what it is that you're new to, it's don't be afraid of it. Dive in head first, do the thing, and you're gonna be better.
What's the Spirit Mechanics joke that never gets old for you?
For me, it's get in if you can get in, because you don't understand what it is until you do, and then it's just funny as shit.
To me, it's I'm biased. I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Who wants to fucking touch me? That's my favorite. I'm biased though because I say that all the time. Like I'm I'm going to the do the thing-a-thon. Who wants to touch me? The answer is no one.
I got a couple minutes left. So you want to try to do these rapid fires?
Yep. Oh, hold on a second. The most important question of all. Yeah. If Spirit Mechanics was a vehicle, what vehicle would we be?
I've got 3.
Okay, what are the 3?
I've got the stretch conversion van,
Okay.
stretch station wagon,
Yes.
84 Century, Buick Century,
Okay.
and the bubble.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with the wacky racers. Just pick any one of the wacky racers. That's us.
Yes.
Especially whatever Dick Dastardly with Muttley. That car. That's us.
I think we're all.
Yes. Each one of us is our own wacky race.
Speed buggy.
Okay, till we get cut off. Coffee or tea? Okay.
Early bird or night owl?
Oh, I'm a night owl. I hate being an early bird. Tarot or Oracle?
Oracle, because tarot's got too many rules.
See, I'm a tarot guy all the way.
There's just so much to learn. I have not learned it yet.
Well, I don't either. I just cheat with a book.
See,
That's
that's
the
what I
thing. So ghosts, cryptids, or aliens?
Yes.
That's good answer.
Favorite movie?
It's hard to beat Blazing Saddles.
I'm partial to Fear and Loathing.
Favorite comfort food?
Pizza.
That's a good. It's a good pizza.
It is.
Season. Favorite season? Honestly, I like them all.
I like them all
because each one is. It's when it's time for it. It's time for it.
Yeah.
It's time for that change.
Right.
You know, when it's summertime, it's time for it to be fun and outside. When it's fall, it's time to be crisp and not drink pumpkin spice crap.
I think if I had to pick a favorite, it would be summer, just because I get to be naked more often.
Fair.
That'd be the only reason.
Cats or dogs? We joked about this one earlier.
I mean, like, I am a dog part, but I love all animals.
Okay. Favorite supernatural TV show? Okay, cool.
Go ahead and say your highs. Do your
I'll say our goodbyes.
wow.
Well, we will be back with more mechanics to interview with these riveting questions to ourselves. So stay tuned to
because this is just the start,
and
we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, and don't forget to donate because donating is
because it doesn't go to us.
You know what season is my favorite? Donation season, charity season.
Yes. Well, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned because it's just going to get better from here.
Oh, here's a foreshadowing. We get to interview our wives next. That's
it's going to be fun.
Rubber ducky, here we go. You make bath time so much fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
You know, Ernie, when you said sound healing bath, this is not what I thought you meant, but I think I like it.
Hi guys, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed the sound bath and the really kick-ass interview. There's been a lot of really awesome stuff. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in and sharing and commenting and donating because we have a we have we have another update for you.
Thanks to you. We have a few more donations that came in. Thank you so much. We've got $25 from Teresa Whitehead, another 20 from Jake Godbold, and I love a good challenge. I couldn't let Steve outdo me, so I went ahead and donated a match as well. So currently, our total is drum roll. $425. Thank you all so much from our hearts, and to help out this family, and every little penny helps, and we're just so appreciative. And thank you so much for joining our family to help other families and having some fun along the way. And that's what it's all about, is having some fun, helping out, and moving forward. So thank you all so very much. We
So,
appreciate.
MJ, what's our total without the matches so far?
225.
Yes. So we're doing awesome, guys, and we're getting closer to our goal. So thanks for sharing out again. Thanks for the comments. And thanks to Mr. Oikers, who just walked through the living room a minute ago. And
We're having fun.
we're
Just so you
trying.
know, and we hope you're having fun with us, because we don't know what's going to just come waltzing by. And so we're hoping you're enjoying it too, because we sure are.
Yep. Stay tuned because the next readings are about to start. I'll be doing readings. I do have the first one that's already been sent in. So if you are interested in a reading, please do let us know in the comments. And please just remember that sharing, commenting, liking, the donations, they all help. So does Pig Ass. Oh. Thanks.
Thanks for hanging out with us and putting up with us, and hope continue to join and have some fun with us.
Exactly.
Once in a while I dream. Once in a while I think of you. I reminisce on days gone by when you and I were new. Once in a while I dream, hoping that you'd return to me. But I know that you're not coming back, so once in a while I dream. Each moment passes like hours. Each day is dark as the night. Since we have ended, I just pretend I have a reason to live. It's sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream. Sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream. Pardon my plea, but would you allow if once in a while I dream?
All right, guys. So now that I openly want to sob after that trailer, good job, guys. You did. Um, this is the last what was in the box. So this is an Eli box, and it will actually be up for auction later. So we do have another what's in the box item. Those two will be posted in a moment. It's been incredible watching how today is turned out, how things gone. And now I'm also trying to get my composure back after that because, thank God, that was incredible. But while I was working, and Karen, do you happen to have a question? Or is sound rough?
With mics.
Okay. All right. How's this one? Hopefully this is a little bit better. Perfect. Actually, I do think it was the mic, so no sweat, Karen, but I will wait for you to come back in. Let me know when you're back. And
It wasn't my gift.
okay, perfect. It was the mic.
It got everything up to, I think, the moment you sat down.
Oh, perfect. Well, okay.
So it needs to charge.
That is totally fair. These mics have been putting in some work too.
Excellent.
Yes.
Boy.
Yes. So, Karen, just let me know when you're back in what your question is, and I can get to pulling for you. It can be a general read, it can be something else if you do have a direct question. And for anybody that's curious, a general read is just kind of reading on what you pick up on. So, let me know
and I can get going. Until then, thanks again to everybody who is chiming in and hanging out with us today. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you can hear me, Karen. Okay, so just out of curiosity, what is your question? If you have one. If you don't, that's all right. I can do a general read. I know you said that you hadn't actually had a reading before. Okay, perfect. Then I will do much better. It was hard to hear anything Dawn said. I got bits and pieces. Gotcha. Okay. So, Karen. Not this deck. Okay. Shakespeare deck. This is one of my new ones, and I do really love it. It's called the Shakespeare Tarot, and the way that this one likes to be read is in different acts, kind of like a Shakespearean play. So, for Karen. And while I shuffle, I think the What's in the Box hosts have started up as far as the next round. Thanks. Okay. So, Karen. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So the first three cards are usually kind of like an act one. And the first three cards that you got were the Queen of Coins, the Tower, and Justice. Which in theory sounds like a really rough start. But it do it? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry. What's kind of really sticking out to me though is the justice portion because it starts out like it's trying to be a drama that you're trying to keep from starting. One that you've picked up on and something that you're trying to make sure doesn't turn out to be an injustice. But what? I need a little bit more than that. Okay. So, question to you, Karen. Who did you dirty? And the reason that I'm asking that is that the next three cards that you got were the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Death card, which in tarot, the Death card is not usually necessarily a bad thing. It's not always linked to, physical death. There's many different types of death, but linked up with the other three cards, especially from what's seeming to be the first part of this reading, so kind of your act one and beginning into two is it's almost reading like you saw a massive issue popping up, but you couldn't quite stop it before it actually happened. Now you're kind of trying to figure out where to go and what to do. But that Ten of Swords is a rough go, especially with the Tower and the Queen of Coins. It's a heavy betrayal card. So even in this deck, it's literally the card says, "Then fall Caesar," and it's literally Julius Caesar stabbed in the back with 10 swords. Because it's based off, this deck is specifically based off of the Shakespearean plays and sonnets. So what happened? Okay. It's almost like you're trying to figure out if it's actually going to be okay. Because the way that this feels is very much okay, so this was a massive instance, this was a massive betrayal, this was a massive issue. But what do I do next? What do I go? What do I do from here? Wow. Okay, I just saw your comment. Okay. That is indeed a very freaking rough go. I'm so sorry. Okay. So this tells me that the deck and I are connected and that we're starting off on the right path. Because this is telling me that, okay. Alrighty, it's his granddaughter. Okay. So the way that this is kind of starting out is it's usually plays out in 3 separate acts, but it almost seems like this is only going to be 2 acts for you. So this is the first set of cards showing me, okay, this is kind of where it was that things happened. Where do we go from here? So it's almost like the interlude now. And kind of when somebody's coming back to the play, okay, now this is starting up act 2. So, Lady in the Moon comes. The unworthiest shows his fair. Okay. I'm glad you actually brought that up because the first card out the bat was the moon. And it's usually a lot of inner reflection. And then immediately it was the Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords again. And I say again because that's a lot of swords in this reading overall. Sometimes swords are good, sometimes swords are bad. It depends on the perspective. But that can be true for any of the sets. But specifically this moon card, I'm not sure which faith you align with, but you do actually have somebody that's trying to watch over you. It almost feels like a very motherly presence. But one of the messages that's really kind of coming through pretty hard is make sure that that the trauma that you endured and that the kid endured as well is talked about. Because that was difficult on both of you. Because what's interesting is right after the moon card that's got it's a depiction of a goddess. And I know you can't see the card from over here, but that's actually a pretty good card to start out with, especially after the first portion of the read. But the second is literally, it looks like a young boy that's lost. Just holding a cup, just a whole cup of emotions. So that would definitely be something to look into, is making sure that the two of you both have the space that you can actually talk about this in a safe environment so that you can heal from it, because that's going to be really important moving on and moving forward. As far as the dreams, it'll help with that too. Now, the Seven of Swords, where's that coming into play? Seven, seven, seven. Okay, so as far as this next portion, something to kind of be mindful of is that at some point it's going to feel like the fight's over, that you don't have to continue pursuing, that you don't have to continue fighting, that it's actually settled. When that happens, don't let that peace be disturbed, because the last card that you have in this portion is the Five of Wands, and it's literally someone kicking and screaming, like fighting over nothing at the current moment. But it's after the Hermit card. I had as life had been myself alone. And it's just this peaceful guy, just hanging out, doing his own thing. And in between both this portion over here with the Moon Goddess and the Page of Cups, in between that and make sure not to give up your peace, is a Seven of Swords. You might have somebody that starts to rise up thinking that they can actually still take things, that they can actually still make a difference. They can't. Just make sure not to give them that power, okay? That's really the big thing here. Because as long as you are steadfast and as long as you understand what it is that you're fighting for and that what your goals are, it's not going to be a problem for you, for either of you. Things will start to fall back into place. Life will start to happen again. Just make sure not to lose that hope, okay? It's really important. You do actually have people watching out for you. You do actually have things falling into place for you. You just have to make sure you believe it. I hope that helps. Excuse me. Okay. And if a court battle does try to take place, just remember to hold your integrity. There won't be an issue. Now I'm done. Okay.
We haven't took it out.
Oh, lovely. I am so glad that we have a ticker.
This flux gets thrown all the way around.
Fucks got thrown?
Pleasure, discretion is advised. We are not.
Oh, it's delightful. Oh no, we have a ticker. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Absolutely. I'm and I'm glad it was helpful. I have just a couple more. Let's see. Abby, let me see if yours went through. 2, 20.
Oh, she already said she'll donate for it. In comments.
Disclosure powers activate. Freaking A. Okay, so Abby, I think I have what, a couple minutes? I can do a quick poll for you, Abby. Do you have a question? I can make it quick.
Faster.
Stronger, better, faster, stronger. Do, 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 do. Yep, just let me know in the comments, Abby, what your question is. I will do a quick poll for you because I have just a couple more minutes and then it will be time for others to keep on trucking because we still have several people left reading today, actually. I want to know more about my mom who passed. Okay, let me see what I can do about that. Mhm. Can you give me a little bit more of what you're looking for, Abby? And I'm asking specifically because if it's a looser question like that, that's going to lessen what it is that I can kind of tell you quickly. So if you can give me a little bit more of a direction, that would be awesome.